Can I be y'all's Ian Garry? You mean in the corner?
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. Brian.
Yeah.
Ian Garry threw maybe 20 punches in 25 minutes.
This is true.
It's the lowest punch count in the history.
And I kept saying, throw your right hand, throw that jab.
No, buddy, throw anything.
I know.
But so hold on, before, you guys have similar things that you like the cook stuff, which that's your guy. He represents you guys.
Wait, what did you just say?
Well, you can get, right? Like if someone was like, hey, who's an Ian Garry fan here? The fans were like, oh, Brian, right?
Listen, dude.
Right? Women around the world, PETA, cock shit. Right?
Listen,
and
dude.
that's fine. But to say you were more impressed with him over what? The takedown defense?
Yeah, I like that.
Yo, did you like it?
I like
it. It was
that.
good, right? You got taken down 7 times.
Did
you like it?
Well, here's
did you like it?
Now, here's another question I have for you.
My thing is, if everyone's like, oh, he looks so good. Well, hold on. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. He did good. He got taken down 7 times.
7 times.
He got taken down in every single round.
Yeah.
And then his whole game plan was not to get taken down. Clearly, by the way, he's fighting. All good. Kudos to you, not to get finished. But you did nothing else.
Yeah, question.
And you still failed at not getting taken down.
Well, one of the things, he was obviously afraid of getting, so he's going to throw a right or a left, probably afraid of getting taken down. That's fine.
So how are you going to win?
I would have liked to have seen more front kicks up the middle, more right hands, double jabs, uppercuts. I would have liked to have seen him.
Name any offensive move.
Blitz him.
Anything.
Blitz him.
Anything.
Because if he had blitzed him, he had a chance of really connecting.
Especially in the 5th.
Absolutely.
Anything, dude.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well,
I have a problem with both of them.
Yeah.
Anything.
So your feeling is just too cautious?
I don't believe his initial game plan was to win the fight. I think his initial game plan was defend the takedown, don't get finished. Oh. Because, all right, so you throw, if your plan is to throw no punches, no kicks, never, no offense, don't use any footwork, just stand there and defend.
That pawing, little jab.
So it's like, a win for you is just not getting finished.
Right, and there wasn't a follow-up on the high kicks. There wasn't a lot of...
There's nothing.
You know, he fought Pratis the same way in a lot of ways.
But Pratis,
that was
he lit
a boring
up.
fight.
Yeah, but Pratis, he lit up until the 5th round.
Yeah.
He's never the most active guy. Like, he's always a counter fighter. But in this, there was nothing. So my plan is, or my point is, like, going in this fight, what was the plan? Because if I told you you're going to throw 20 punches in 25 minutes, how do you think you're going to win? And now, the majority of those punches, only 20% were to the head. So there's no way the game plan or your mental state going in is to win. There's no way.
Really?
There's no way. You were just fine not getting finished. Get the fuck out of here. And then you're hugging him and shit.
Yeah, he took no damage, but it's like...
0 damage.
Yeah.
0. Yeah. So what was the point? You did nothing, dude.
And by the way, he swelled Makhachev's face.
That was off a headbutt. Oh. Okay. Don't get it twisted. Off a headbutt.
Okay.
Makhachev, the worst damage was to his body. Through the kicks. But look at that. So if I told you, you tell me how you think the fight would go. If I went, hey man, that first round, Ian Garry's going to land 0 punches and only throw 2. You'd be like, oh, that's not good. He must got control the whole time.
Got sat down.
Then you say, yeah, but I bet in the second round he gets going. He's going to land 6 punches. Now remember, only 20% of these are to the head. And then the third round, you're like, I bet he gets working here. He landed 9 punches.
Just way too cautious.
Yeah, but then there's criticism on Islam too. You ain't doing shit either, Bubba. Both you bitches playing it safe.
Well, I just think
both you hoes playing it safe.
I don't think Islam felt confident enough to exchange with Garry, like actually getting a.
But that's a nice thing.
Yeah.
But at least go for the finish on the ground. Get to work.
He tried.
See, he at least has an excuse for his destiny. Ian's just like, I don't know what to tell you.
You're still on.
It got worse. After the fight, during the fight, when he's hugging him and touching him on the head, it got worse. And then inside the octagon, he comes up to Khabib and he's like, you should be proud of Islam. Khabib's like, what?
Khabib goes like this, good luck.
Yeah, Khabib's like, hey.
Good luck, yeah, good luck, okay.
And what I didn't like is Ian's post-fight video they did.
I didn't see it, what he said.
It's all good. I went 5 rounds with the best in the world, and I had him on the brink. I could have won.
He's okay being second place.
Never gonna be champ.
He's okay being second.
Not a killer. Dana hit it spot on.
Wow.
Not gonna be killer.
Is that what he said? Dana said that?
Dana goes, he didn't have a killer instinct. Like, you're hugging the guy that you want to beat him for the belt and you don't press him in the fifth. He didn't have killer instinct.
Big problem.
It's a big problem.
Well, I have a thing about that.
Too nice. He reminds me of a hippie from Haight-Ashbury.
But I think but I tell you what it is. He wants to be liked so badly. And so he takes these weird positions. He does all this stuff. He's thinking more about that. He's thinking more about a persona.
Yep.
And not the guy he has to kill in front of him.
I think the other problem, and I know you can relate to this more so than a lot of people out there, it's like, I think Ian Garry too, he doesn't have like a home base. So he's not like with a Nick Sick or Mark Henry or a Javier Mendez, like a leader, like a real man who's like, hey, we don't act, buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah.
We're not going to do this.
Yeah.
You're going to go in there.
Yes.
You might get taken down, but we get back up and we kick him in the fucking face.
You need that.
You need a captain of the ship.
You really do.
He's not.
Why? He goes from camp to camp.
He's been in so many different camps. That's usually a red flag.
Red flag.
He goes around. Probably doesn't play well with others. He doesn't have a group of guys go, whoa, what are you talking? That's gay. What are you doing?
It's so important.
Why are you eating that vegan burger? What the fuck are you doing?
Important.
We just trained for 6 hours. You're eating celery? So I think he's
Is he borrowing? He might be borrowing a persona. He might
maybe that, but I also think it's kind of like almost the Tom Cruise effect, where people around him work for him or they're his family. He's the top dog, and everything he does. Oh, dude, you're right, man. This is great. It's very Charles Manson family. Oh, you're the best. You're so smart. Oh, dude, that's spot on.
But he's also doing
such a good.
He's also doing a Tony Robbins thing with other people. Like in the middle of a
giving
fight.
advice.
Did you see what he did with Michael Morales?
Giving advice, buddy. Michael Morales is like, and you get. I think it's a language barrier thing, but he goes, okay. He goes, you do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Does that make sense? And Michael Morales is like, you just lost, right? Again, it's fine to be a vegan. It's fine to be women for all that. I don't have an issue with that. The issue is
you don't believe it. You don't.
I don't believe it. Which is a huge issue. B, it's like, it's this whole persona of just, and it is what it is. It might be male talk. You know what it is?
It's a clumsy attempt.
You know what it is?
And
I'm not calling him a homosexual, so don't get this twisted. It's just it's just gay. What you're doing is gay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Stop this.
Yeah.
You don't.
No,
dude, he's estranged from his brother, but like my brother, like, what are you doing right now? What is this, dude?
He's estranged from his brother?
Yeah. His brother called him a complete fraud. So yeah. His whole narrative, he grew up poor, is all fake. Wow. So his brother was like, enough's enough, dude. Mom and dad supported the fuck out of you. Even dad had cancer, was on the road with you. But you're saying nobody believed in you until you met your wife? He's like, you're out of your mind. Oof. And then you borrowed money from the parents, never paid them back. So it's a disaster.
Well, apparently Brendan Schaub wasn't finished with Ian Garry just yet. This time he's got Bryan Callen sitting alongside him, mostly nodding along, while Brendan spends another podcast absolutely trashing Ian. They start by tearing apart his performance, saying he barely threw anything for 25 minutes and seemed more focused on surviving than actually trying to win. Then things start getting personal. Brendan goes after Ian for hugging during the fight, his attitude after losing, giving advice to people, and even starts questioning his training camps and vegan burgers. Meanwhile, we get Bryan Callen talking about fighting like he's some seasoned MMA coach. There's something genuinely painful about listening to Bryan explain how a fighter could be better, as if he's got any sort of qualifications whatsoever. But mostly, Bryan just sits there nodding along while Brendan gets progressively more annoyed with everything Ian does. By the end, they're talking about Ian's family, his brother calling him a fraud, and basically his entire personality. At this point, I think it's safe to say Brendan really doesn't like this guy. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.